Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Right back to Irving now. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
It's a dime look by the Vikings. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. His first throw is an interception. Caleb Farley has it. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
He tucks it and takes off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Another carry for him. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Baker now off the play fake. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They give to Irving, left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take over after the interception.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Mayfield set to pass. That's caught for the first. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Xavier again, the target on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Irving here from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Once again, Irving. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's Baker to throw. It's into the hands of Wright. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 36, escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Working quickly here. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a give up the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Man in motion here. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They're down to their final 1 in this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. McCarthy to throw it. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Mayfield to throw again. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They send a man in motion. Baker throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Mayfield now, blitz coming. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And they're up against it, 4th down coming up. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Legette's got it.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He's on the move. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Back to the air, McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. McCarthy looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
On the return, here's Palmer. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Mayfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Caught by his back. And he's all the way down inside the 40 before going out. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
From the top, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Smith able to put it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying again following the sack. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. That's completed right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Mayfield now from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. They did it! He made the interception! And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth! Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running left, this is Irving. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st down from the red zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation, doing that work on the practice field, and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pick.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Mayfield with a blitz coming. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's the give to Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Caught out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From just shy of midfield on second down. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Putting a receiver in motion. He'll throw it. Ooh, it puts some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 39. He gets a lock behind one. Deep downfield. Wide open down the field. And he has it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going ground on 1st and goal. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Slot man motioned over. Running for it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. He's off to the races. The 50. The 30. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Baker now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Sets up first down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
The Vikings into victory formation here as they take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really come